Last week, we went over how to get your Google Business Profile unsuspended. And this way, we can start getting more customers back in the business and all that. One of the methods that we need to utilize in order to get our business unsuspended is to actually implement schema markup on our website. Now, what in the hell is schema markup? Well, schema markup, it very simply put, is just kind of some code on the back side of your website that just tells Google very easily and plainly exactly what your business is about and about exactly what that website is about. This way, it doesn't have to try to crawl through your website and try to pick apart and try to figure out exactly what your business does through reading your website. You could just flat out tell it exactly who you are on the internet and basically tell it to start sending customers your way. But it'll also help you get unsuspended from Google because it tells Google that you're a legitimate business because it shows Google all the other places on the internet that your business is also at. Anyway, so I'm going to jump in today. This one's going to get a little bit tech heavy, but I'm going to break it down very simply for you. So just follow along step by step. Down in the description below, you'll see a link to a Google document that'll walk you directly through all of this. And then just follow along with this video at the same time. You should be able to get through it no problem. But if you do have any issues at all, feel free to comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe so that you can keep following along and keep growing that business. Anyway, check it out. All right, and here we are. So I have pulled up the schema markup Google document that we will follow to get our business's schema set up. So down in this description below, go ahead and load this document. It's going to ask you to make a copy. Just make a copy of it, and then that's free to change for your specific business. Okay, so just follow along. So first steps first. This is exactly how we do it in my business and how we get the beginning stages of your schema markup set up. Sometimes we do evolve depending upon, what we're aiming for or even the season that we're in. So we'll change this schema markup for air conditioning purposes, and then we'll change it again when we need to switch over to heating purposes. So right now, all of our schema markups are all set up for air conditioning repairs and whatnot. But first steps first, so you'll see this right here just is a walkthrough telling you what to do. Shows you the fields that we need to change and what we need to do here. This right here is what we're going to be feeding into ChatGPT, and then ChatGPT is going to go to your website and try to gather some information, and then it will ask you further information so that it can develop the most robust schema markup that you can to tell Google that you deserve to be the business in your local area. So anyway, we're going to change all these red fields. So go down here, you'll see there's two of them. It's automatically set up for HVAC business. If you are a different business than HVAC business, go ahead and change that now. But here we're just going to delete that. Okay. Actually, in my instance here, yeah, we'll go ahead and delete that. And then the same thing here, we're going to go ahead and put in our website location that's on the internet here. So we're going to use a friend of mine's here. We're going to use Packing Heat's website here. You just come up here, we'll copy and paste that over here very simply. Okay, boom. And then make sure there's no more red. All this right here, we're going to use all this stuff that's in blue, and that's what we're going to be pasting into there. So you can see we need to copy and paste all blue fields into ChatGPT. But first things first, we're going to go ahead and go over to ChatGPT. I'll just use that direct link there. It's just a link to get to ChatGPT. All right, and now that we have ChatGPT pulled up, let's go back over to our template here and see what's next. So next is copy and paste all blue fields. So all this is blue. Keep going. All right. Copy. paste. Pretty simple, right? Hopefully I haven't lost anybody up until this point. Okay. If I have, just go back a little bit because this is pretty easy and straightforward. We're just going to go ahead and paste that directly in there. Now we're going to wait and we're going to see exactly what ChatGPT comes up with. It's probably going to ask me for some more links. It's probably going to ask me for some things like that. So we'll just fill out all the information that it's going to end up asking. All right, now it has it pulled up here. So let's go ahead and look through this business information and make sure that everything aligns with his business. So Packing Heat LLC, Adamsville, Savannah, perfect. Positive, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. So missing information. So here's all the information that we need to go ahead and fill out. Um, so we'll just assume that I went ahead and filled this out. And then just for sake of time in this video, I'm going to go ahead and proceed here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and have it go ahead and give me the schema. We do not have everything filled out, so this is not going to be powerful, and I'm not going to actually fully go through it. But if you go back through here and make sure and answer every single one of these questions, it'll come back with more questions. The more information that you can feed this, the more information you're telling Google, and the better it looks and reflects on your business and your business ranking. So this is very important to spend a little bit of time and really just give as detailed of information as you can possibly give, because it's going to be on your website basically from here on out. So do it once, set it and forget it, and freaking start rocking it. Don't lazy way out on this one. I'm telling you, this pays off dividends. So all right, it has generated our schema markup. Here we're going to see it's already got it. It's got script. It's got everything written out exactly like it should be in. And we're going to go ahead and just copy this. Now you're going to jump over. We'll go ahead and go back up here to follow this. So copy and paste your schema markup into your website's header. Okay, that's what we need to do. And so this portion changes a little bit depending upon where you've built your website, where your website is hosted. Okay. If what I show you is not how yours looks, no worries. If you get lost, literally just go right back over here to ChatGPT and say, my website is currently built on this platform, whatever platform it may be. How do I add schema markup to the header? So what I'm going to recommend is you pretty much do it site wide. Okay. You can do it on each individual page, but in which case you would need to go to each individual page. Okay. So here we're on a funnel for packing heat, and this is what I'm going to use to show you. All right, so we're going to go to an individual page here, and what the first thing we're going to do is you're going to go into the tracking code. Now, we're going to want to be in header tracking, okay? There's footer tracking, there's header tracking. This is where we're going to want to be for this individual page. And so if we were going to do it on a page-by-page basis, we would just copy and paste it here. However, just for ease and whatnot, I'm going to do it entirely, like the entire website wide. Okay. And in this scenario, we can apply our schema markup to the entire website's tracking code. And so we'll go into here. As you can see, it's the head tracking code, and we already have a schema markup in here for this web page. But that's where we're going to copy and paste it. Then you're going to go ahead and save it. Once you have done that, then you're going to go over to Google and hit rich results test. Run a search for rich results test. Very quickly and easily, you'll Google one here. So we're going to go into the Google Search Console's rich results test. That same website that we pulled up earlier that we are using, that we put our schema markup on. Now we're going to go over here and we're going to paste our website in here and click test URL. So what this is going to do is it's going to crawl that website. It's going to read the schema markup, and it's going to tell you if there's any issues with your current schema markup. If there is an issue or if there are issues, all you need to do is so if for some reason it said that there was a minor issue here detected or something, all you would need to do is you go back over to ChatGPT and say, hey, there's a minor issue here, and then you just copy and paste exactly what it says in the results here. But this is what you're looking for. We're looking for valid items detected as far as our local business schema goes. It shows the business name. It shows we're an HVAC business. It gives all the information regarding said business. And then we have verified that this is basically what Google sees. And so if Google sees it, then we're good to go. We've got reviews listed right on there. That is awesome. So make sure that your reviews are included on your schema because that is huge, especially if they talk about things like AC repair or specific locations. So add all those relevant reviews that you can. I hope that this has shown you a little bit about how to implement schema on your website and how to tell Google that you're a legitimate business, that you're the authoritative business in your space, and that you should be dominating locally. So if you have any trouble following along with this, please drop a comment below. I'll try to help you. Just follow along with the template that we have over here, and it's pretty straightforward. If you ever get lost, just go back in the video, rewatch a portion of it, and just make sure that you do this fully because this is a very, very important aspect as far as your Google rankings go. So as far as how many customers are coming into your business, this has a direct impact on that. And so put forth your full attention because you only need to do it once. It's not a thing that you have to continually repeat. So just do it right the first time and then never worry about it again. Thanks for following along. Be sure you guys subscribe and we'll catch you next time.